Hello and welcome. In this lesson, we are going to help you to understand, analyze and practice the different parts of the Dutch-speaking exams. In this video, we are going to look at the first part of the exam, the part in which you see a video, in which a person asks a question. We will help you to understand the key parts of the question, analyze the questions and practice possible answers together. We are going to use the different practice exams we have published here on our channel. So, let's get started. Let's start by listening and reading the question.
Veel Nederlanders eten brood voor hun lunch. Wat vindt u daarvan? Vertel ook wat u meestal voor uw lunch eet.
Now, let's look at the question. We see that it has two parts. The first part is asking for an opinion, and a second part is talking about a routine you have. Other keywords are lunch, what means we have to talk about food, and the word meestal, what means often, which asks about your routine. Now think about what you would answer, and compare your answer with some options I have given here. Take into account the question, the vocabulary you use, and the structure of the sentence. So, what would be the correct answer? If you said A, sorry, you are wrong. It never asked where you want to have lunch, and the answer lacks your opinion on what you think of the Dutch eating bread for lunch. Answer B is also wrong. Yes, now you did give your opinion, but the question doesn't ask about when you have lunch. Answer D gives a correct answer, but the sentence structure is wrong. That leaves answer C to be the correct one. You answered the questions, the sentence structure is correct, and the vocabulary makes sense. Let's listen and read the next question. Shall we?
Ik vind het leuk om in een sportschool te sporten. Waar sport u liever? Vertel ook hoe vaak u sport.
Now, let's look at the question. We see that it has two parts. The first part asks for your preference of where, a place, and a second part talks again about a routine you do. Other keywords are sport school, what means we have to talk about a place where we like to sport, and the word hoe vaak, what means how often, which asks about your routine. Again, let's think about possible answers. Compare your answer with some options I have given here. Think carefully about the vocabulary you have to use and the order of the words in your answer. So, what do you think the correct answer should be? If you said D, sorry, that one is incorrect. You did give your preference, and you did talk about a routine, but not the routine they asked for in the question. How often do you sport in a week? Answer C is also wrong. In this case, you did talk about a routine, but not the routine they asked for, and you didn't talk about what you prefer, if you like, or not going to a gym. Answer A seems to be the perfect answer, but no. It lacks the information on how often you do sports. That leaves answer B. This is the correct answer because it gives your preference and talks about your routine. Alright, let's try one more.
Op zondag ga ik graag wandelen op het strand. Wat doet u graag op zondag? Vertel ook met wie u dat doet.
Now, let's look at the question. We see that it has two parts. The first part is asking for an action, something you like to do, and the second part is asking about a person or people you like to do this with. Other keywords are what, so we need to talk about an action, something we like to do, and the word we, what means who or whom, so it asks for a person or people. Again, let's analyze some possible answers, like we did in the other questions. So, remember what they asked. Which answer do you think fits best? If you said A, sorry, this one doesn't work. It just doesn't answer the question at all. N, what you like and with whom. Even if you live alone, invent an answer with whom you are going. Answer B is also wrong. Yes, now you did say what you like to do on Sunday, but who are you going to do this with? Answer D gives a correct answer, but it doesn't explain that you are doing this together. For that reason, this answer is incomplete. That leaves answer C to be the correct one. You answered the questions, the sentence structure is correct, and the vocabulary makes sense. If this has been a great help to you so far, check out our course, Thuis in Nederlands, a course with many exercises that can help you on your way to pass these exams. I will leave a link to the course here in the description below. So now the last one in this lesson.
Ik lees het liefst stripverhalen. Wat leest u het liefst? Vertel ook wanneer u het liefst leest.
Now let's look at the question. We see again that it has two parts. The first part is asking for something you prefer to read the most, and the second part is asking for when you like to do this, so a time. Other keywords are wanna, what means we need to talk about a specific time, hour, or part of the day, and the word stripverhalen, what means comics. So it talks about things we read. Here are some possible answers. Compare your answer with the options I have given here. Think carefully about the vocabulary you have to use and the order of the words in your answer. So, what do you think the correct answer should be? If you said C, well, no. This doesn't answer the questions at all. You talk about watching and not reading, and you didn't say anything about the when. Answer B is seemingly correct, but kind of strange. It uses vocabulary that is not related to reading or the time that is asked for in the question. Answer D seems to be the perfect answer, but no. It has all the right words, but the structure is wrong. That leaves answer A. This is the correct answer because it gives your preference and talks about the time you read. Well done. That's it for this lesson. Thanks for watching and good luck with your studies. See you next time.